Today is a very exciting day because I got a huge box behind me and I needed that to bring it in. What could possibly be in this big JD2 box? Let's open it up and find out. I'm so freaking excited. And here it is in all of its glory. The JD2 Model 54 bender and all the dies that I need to use for building everything that I have planned for the next year, and I couldn't be more excited. So definitely a heavy item because it had all the dies and everything in it as well. But man, I don't know how I've lived without this for so long. It is the best bender on the market. Everybody else is comparing themselves to the JD2 Model 54. And I know this is a bit overkill, but it's not for me because I do a lot of tubing work. So I knew I needed something that was going to be reliable, that I could make multiple bends with, and that was going to be a very strong unit that I'm not gonna have to replace. This is gonna help me build a lot of cool stuff. So I'm very, very excited to get this thing out on the floor and start using it. So I've already kind of allocated a place in which I'll use it, and you know, it's one of the bigger items in my shop, but it's one that I can't live without. It is something that I do day in and day out. I'm going to need a bender for working on the trailer, working on cars, building stuff in here, and it is finally here, and I couldn't be more excited. I got to get this thing on the ground. Also, I have to return the dingo, which was pretty fun to rent. Never used a skid steer, like a small one, before. It's pretty fun. I kind of want one of those too. But anyway, I got to get that thing off here, down on the ground, because it is fairly heavy. So while I have the dingo here, I'll get that on the ground, and then I will return that so it doesn't cost me a whole bunch of money. And then I get back to using this thing. All right, so I have everything cleaned up, assembled on the floor. I used the leveling pads to level it on the ground. I put in a new die. I got 3 dies because it's what I typically use. So I have a 1-inch die, which is my smallest, an 1.5 inch, which is what I primarily use for roll cage tubing and things like that. And then for bigger roll cages and maybe some brackets on the walls and stuff, I'll use the 1.75 inch. So I have 3 separate dies that I alternate very often. I'll probably get some more in the future as different projects come up, but those are the 3 that I typically use. And I know this is a bit overkill for a lot of people. And in all honesty, it could be a little bit overkill for me. But like I said, I don't want to buy more tools. I want to hang on to them as long as I can and keep moving. And this is going to ensure that I have longevity in my tools and I don't have to worry about anything. It's very strong. I won't hit any hiccups that I can't do. This will bend a lot more than I normally need, especially doing car stuff. But I have other plans around the house and things that I will be doing. I also like to do some structural welding for some of the local guys here with tractor equipment and things like that. So I do need something a little bit more robust than what you would need in your normal home environment, which I would suggest the Model 32. If you're not willing to buy something this big for your home shop, the Model 32 is great. If you are running a fab shop and have a lot to do, you can't beat the Model 54. It's fantastic. It's very smooth, and yeah, this is the first time I get to use my own, and unfortunately I don't have really anything that I need to bend today, and I don't have any material, but I do have leftover material from the cage kits, and I do just want to try this thing out. I'm all excited. I had to go run and get some hydraulic fluid as it shipped without it. So I got some hydraulic fluid, I'm set, I'm ready to go, and I just want to bend something just because it's a new tool. I want to use it, and I'm definitely already thinking about all the excuses I can use it for, especially starting with the S14, doing the tube front, tube rear, and then I need to add some bars to the Miata. I plan on building a full roll cage for the Honda Fit, and I've got projects around here as like my trailer and some certain storage things that I would love to use this for and make a very nice metal rack and things like that. So I'm excited to get using this. I need to find a better metal shop close to me so I can get more materials. I don't have anything here right now, but I'm just gonna bend something. I wanna bend something just because I wanna do it. Whatever, I have no need to do it. I just wanna watch it operate. All right, so this is 1.5" tube that I use on my roll cage. And I'll just show you how easy it is to load this sucker up. But I preset this so you can see how easy that is. Look at how easy it is. Locked in, she's ready to go, and we're ready for a bend. Motor on. We have up and down. So just go up, and I'll monitor here and watch the end of it to make sure it doesn't get bound, but I'll have my reading here. So I did this bend at basically 65 degrees is where it's set. I don't need to go further than that. I just wanted to bend it to see how smooth it is. Man, it is phenomenal. It's so smooth. And then popping this free, fairly simple. So I'm able to get this out. So you can pull your piece out, double check it, super simple. Having this toggle is so nice. Being able to alter back and forth and being able to check something halfway through. So say I wanted to go 90, I'm just checking to see where I was at. I can check this angle now and see exactly where I was on here. All I have to do, add and subtract a few degrees, and that's it. And I'll remember that for the next one or write it down. So very good, clean bends and very simple to use. I'm so excited to actually build something with this instead of having one scrap tube from whatever, my roll cage. And I don't know, I'm gonna figure out what I can use this for, or maybe find something else to bend. But I'm very excited to do more projects with this in the future. This is gonna open up a lot of opportunity for me as far as building cars and building stuff like trailers and things around the shop. So this is a very basic overview of what this machine is capable of and my review on it, and I have used it in the past. This may be the first time you're seeing me use it on this channel because I just got it, but I have used these a lot in the past. I'm very familiar with it. I will be showing this more in the future and how to use it and just basic knowledge of how to use a bender in general. But if you want to know how to use this more, comment below, let me know, and I might make a video on something super detailed with this, how to adjust it, and some of the different features we can use with this machine, I'll probably end up doing this anyway, just because I'm very excited about it, and I think it's something that people need to see. So if you are interested, please let me know, and I will point you in the right direction. This is just a quick overview and insight of what this machine is capable of and how quick and accurate this machine can be.